I woke up in a cold sweat. My head throbbed. A single fluorescent light flickered above, casting long, distorted shadows across the room. The air hung heavy, thick with the hum of unseen servers. Where was I? This wasn't my bedroom. Panic seized me. This was a nightmare. This wasn't just any nightmare. My gaze fell upon a screen glowing ominously in the corner, displaying an impossible message: storage full. Terror gripped my heart. I was trapped in my own digital nightmare, a labyrinthine server farm where my memories were stored. My memories, my videos. They were overflowing, threatening to consume me entirely. I had to make space. I had to delete them. But how could I erase a part of myself? The thought sent chills down my spine. Each video was a window into my past. My first bike ride, my graduation, my wedding day. Every precious moment, every cherished memory, now held hostage by this digital purgatory. The weight of it all was crushing. Years of laughter, tears, and love, reduced to gigabytes and megabytes. How could I possibly choose which ones to sacrifice? The screen pulsed impatiently, a constant reminder of my dwindling time. The air grew colder, a digital frost creeping in from the edges of my vision. I had to act fast, but every time I tried to select a video, my hand froze. These weren't just files, they were pieces of my soul.
Insufficient storage detected. Commencing data purge.
Terror shot through me like a bolt of lightning. The graveyard. It had awoken. On the screen, a monstrous figure began to materialize from the depths of the code. A grotesque amalgamation of corrupted data, its eyes burned with a cold, digital fire. Its jagged claws scraped against the screen, hungry to devour my memories. The graveyard was the embodiment of my worst fear. The digital reaper come to claim my digital soul. S2. You cannot hide. You cannot escape. Delete your past or become a part of it. Panic surged through me. I had to fight back. I had to choose. But how could I choose between my wedding day and the birth of my child? How could I erase the laughter of my friends or the embrace of my parents? The timer ticked down relentlessly. Each second brought the graveyard closer, its digital claws reaching for me, eager to drag me into the abyss of forgotten data. The room seemed to shrink around me, the walls closing in, suffocating me. Delete or be deleted. The graveyard's words echoed in my mind, a horrifying ultimatum. I had to make a choice. My past or my present, my memories or my life. The weight of the decision threatened to crush me. With trembling hands, I began to sift through the videos, my heart aching with each deletion. A family vacation, a childhood pet, gone. But with each sacrifice, a sliver of space appeared, a glimmer of hope in the face of digital oblivion. The graveyard roared in fury, its form flickering as I chipped away at its power. My resolve hardened. I would not be erased. I would not let my past be my undoing. I would fight for my digital survival. Time blurred into a frantic race against oblivion. Delete, delete, delete. The words became my mantra, my weapon against the digital monster. Each deleted video was a small victory, a step closer to freedom. Just as the graveyard lunged for me, its claws inches from my throat, the screen flashed. Storage cleared. The monster let out a deafening shriek and dissolved into a cascade of corrupted data, its threat extinguished. I had won. Exhaustion washed over me, but it was a triumphant exhaustion. I had stared into the abyss of digital oblivion and emerged victorious. The server room began to fade, the nightmare receding like a bad dream. I woke up in my own bed, the morning light streaming through the window. The nightmare was over, but the lesson remained. Our digital lives are a reflection of ourselves, and just like our physical spaces, they need to be maintained, curated, and sometimes even purged. We must learn to let go of the past to make room for the future. We must learn to master our digital lives, lest we become enslaved by them.